There are many people who spend their lives chasing wealth, yet they never feel secure. They gather coins, possessions, and opportunities, but their minds remain restless. Others possess little, yet they walk with peace and confidence. This teaches us an important truth. Financial freedom begins not in the pocket, but in the mind. In ancient traditions, salt was regarded as a symbol of purification, balance, and protection. It was not valued because of magic, but because it reminded people to remove what is harmful and preserve what is valuable. The ancient salt ritual is a simple practice that encourages us to clear away negative habits and create space for abundance. Take a small bowl of salt and place it in a quiet corner of your home. As you do, sit calmly and reflect upon the worries, fears, and doubts that surround your relationship with money. Think of every anxious thought. The purpose of the ritual is not to change the world around you instantly, but to clean the mirror of your own mind. Each morning, look at the bowl of salt and make a simple promise to yourself. Today, I will act with wisdom rather than fear. Wealth grows where wisdom guides action. Fear leads to waste, impulsive decisions, and endless dissatisfaction. Wisdom encourages patience, discipline, and gratitude. Purify your money mindset. Use the salt ritual as a daily reminder to release fear, worry, and negative beliefs about money, creating a clearer and more positive mindset. Many people believe that financial struggles begin with a lack of money, but often they begin with a troubled mindset. Fear, worry, and constant anxiety about finances can cloud judgment and prevent wise decisions. When the mind is filled with negative thoughts, every challenge appears larger than it truly is, and every opportunity seems out of reach. The ancient salt ritual serves as a simple reminder to cleanse these mental burdens and create space for clarity and confidence. As you place a small bowl of salt in a peaceful area of your home, take a moment to reflect on the thoughts that shape your relationship with money. Notice any fears about the future, regrets about past decisions, or beliefs that tell you prosperity is impossible. Instead of fighting these thoughts, calmly acknowledge them and imagine them dissolving. Just as impurities are washed away, the purpose is not to ignore reality, but to free yourself from unnecessary mental weight. Practice wise financial decisions. Commit each day to acting with wisdom instead of fear, making thoughtful choices about spending, saving, and investing. Financial freedom is deeply connected to the quality of decisions we make every day. Money itself is not the source of stability or instability. Rather, it is our habits and choices that shape our financial path. When decisions are made in haste, driven by fear, desire, or comparison with others, they often lead to unnecessary loss and regret. The ancient salt ritual gently reminds us to slow down and bring awareness into our financial behavior so that wisdom can guide action instead of impulse. Each morning, when you observe the salt, it becomes a symbol of discipline. It encourages you to pause before spending, to question whether a purchase is truly necessary or only a momentary desire. It also invites reflection on long-term goals rather than short-term satisfaction. A wise person does not reject enjoyment, but they understand balance and timing. When the mind is calm and focused, even small decisions begin to change in quality. Saving becomes intentional, spending becomes meaningful. Over time, these small improvements create a strong foundation of stability, just as a river is shaped by countless drops of water. Financial freedom is built through consistent, mindful choices made each day with patience, clarity, and responsibility. Protect your resources with boundaries. Learn to avoid unnecessary expenses and habits that drain your finances. Just as salt preserves and protects valuable things, financial stability is not only about how much money a person earns, but also about how carefully they manage what they already have. Many people increase their income, but still remain in financial stress because they lack control over spending habits and long-term planning. The ancient salt ritual serves as a gentle reminder to develop awareness around the use of resources, encouraging a mindset that values preservation as much as acquisition. When a person reflects daily on their financial behavior, they begin to notice patterns that were previously ignored. Small expenses that seemed harmless can accumulate into significant financial pressure over time. Impulsive buying, emotional spending, and unnecessary commitments slowly weaken stability. By bringing conscious attention to these habits, one can gradually replace them with more thoughtful choices. The salt, placed in a simple bowl, represents protection and discipline. Just as salt preserves food from decay, mindful awareness protects wealth from being wasted. It teaches the importance of setting boundaries, knowing when to spend, when to save, and when to simply wait. Patience becomes a powerful financial tool. Cultivate gratitude and generosity. Appreciate what you already have and share with others when possible. Developing an abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset. Gratitude and generosity are often overlooked in conversations about financial freedom, yet they play a powerful role in shaping a person's sense of abundance. When the mind constantly focuses on what is missing, it creates a feeling of scarcity, no matter how much wealth is present. The ancient salt ritual encourages a shift in perspective, helping individuals recognize the value of what they already have, while remaining open to sharing with others. Gratitude begins with awareness, taking time each day to appreciate even small financial blessings such as food, shelter, or steady income helps reduce unnecessary anxiety. This mindset creates emotional balance, making it easier to handle financial challenges without panic or frustration. A grateful mind is less likely to make impulsive decisions driven by fear or dissatisfaction. Generosity, on the other hand, strengthens the flow of abundance. When people give with sincerity, whether through money, time, or support, They develop a sense of connection rather than isolation. This itinaus does not mean giving beyond one's means, but rather sharing in a thoughtful and balanced way. The salt ritual symbolizes this balance by reminding us that value is not diminished when shared wisely. Over time, gratitude and generosity reshape financial behavior. They replace fear with trust and isolation with connection. In this way, prosperity becomes not only personal, but also meaningful and sustainable. Release limiting beliefs and embrace growth. Regularly let go of thoughts that block financial success and replace them with confidence, discipline, and faith in steady progress. True financial freedom is not only measured by wealth accumulation, but by the ability to live without being controlled by fear, greed, or constant dissatisfaction. Many individuals spend their lives pursuing more money, yet they never feel truly secure or content. This is because external wealth alone cannot create inner peace. The ancient salt ritual gently points toward the importance of releasing limiting beliefs that block both financial growth and emotional balance. Every person carries certain thoughts about money that are formed through experience, upbringing, and environment. Some of these thoughts may be supportive, but others can be restrictive, such as believing that success is out of reach, or that financial stability is impossible. When these beliefs remain unchallenged, they quietly influence decisions and limit progress. The ritual encourages regular reflection, allowing individuals to identify